He opens with a review of Last Class, building continuity and authority. He's constructing a syllabus, implying there's a coherent, sequential body of knowledge here. It's a powerful move. He's not reacting to events. He's teaching a grand theory. He starts with Britain. Bank of England as a mechanism to absorb foreign capital. Accurate. But then he pivots to Britain's limitations: race, gold-based wealth, and small size. He connects Brexit to an ethnic limitation, which is quite a leap. Brexit was driven by economic anxiety, sovereignty debates, and political mismanagement. Jiang turns it into proof of a universal rule about empires needing to be non-ethnic. Tidy, also wrong. Then America arrives to solve all three problems: continental fortress, unlimited resources, and the dollar as the world's wealth standard. Because the dollar is just a concept, he says, wealth became infinite. This is where it gets slippery. He's conflating fiat currency with infinite wealth. Inflation, debt crises, and trust in the issuer create very real limits. But Jiang isn't interested in limits. He's building a narrative of American exceptionalism through systemic design. Now comes a long digression into political philosophy. Locke, Rousseau, Kant's categorical imperative, grafted onto his game framework. He reduces Locke to life, liberty, and property, then adds, if we steal it, that's okay as well, because it happened elsewhere. That's actually sharp. The philosophical justification for property rights also justified plunder. Overstated, but he's onto something. He sets up a clash: French social contract versus Prussian ethnic nationalism, with Prussia winning in 1870. Clean, binary, oversimplified. But it serves his purpose, highlighting America as a unique third model. America's founding, he says, was a deliberate creation of a nation game, turned citizens into players maximizing wealth, and that energy fuels national growth. The Constitution is the rulebook. The American dream is a simple game: follow the law, work hard, get rich. Then the comparative swipes begin. Only America and Britain truly reward merit. Canada, they don't care about ambition, just conformity. China, all guanxi and family connections. This is personal testimony. I've been to meetings, delivered as insider truth. Anecdotal and reductive, but it clearly lands with his audience. Civil war as free labor versus slave labor, the game versus corruption of the game. The frontier's end causes the Great Depression. World War II is America conquering the world to spread the game. Every major event in U.S. history becomes a step in the game's evolution. It's teleological history, and Jiang delivers it with the confidence of a man who's found the one key that opens every door. Bretton Woods, the petrodollar, Nixon. He correctly outlines the architecture: dollar as reserve currency, World Bank, IMF, GATT/WTO, SWIFT. But he frames it all as deliberately designed, not emergent, not contingent, but architected. Nixon decoupling from gold becomes a Ponzi scheme, his word used provocatively. Nixon creates demand through the petrodollar and, crucially, by opening up to China. The transcript cuts off with America giving China market access, FDI, technology, education, and military protection. He's building toward a thesis about China's rise within America's system. Given that the US-Iran war started just weeks after this video dropped, the timing is almost eerie. Though Jiang isn't talking about Iran here at all. He's setting up the Sino-American clash as the real storyline. What this video actually did was frame history as a single, intelligible system, America's game, with rules, expansion phases, and inherent tensions. It simplified centuries of complex development into a clean, causal narrative. That's the allure of predictive history. It turns chaos into code. The problem is that code doesn't compile when you test it against the messy, contradictory reality of actual events. Like, say, a war with Iran that doesn't fit neatly into anyone's grand theory. Okay, count. 34. Persistent, rhythmic, almost meditative. Jiang uses okay the way a metronome keeps time. It's less a verbal tick and more a rhetorical drumbeat. Okay? You're following me? Okay. Here's the next point, okay? At 34 instances, it's practically a catchphrase.